Good morning students, welcome back to today's online class. Students, last class you have learned about the environmental science. You have learned in that chapter you have learned adaptation of bat. So we can stop that portion. Next week you have half yearly examination. The botany test portion is unit 18, 19 and 23. So some questions you did not mark in the last classes. So today you can mark all the questions. What are the questions you did not mark? So first you can take a textbook, take unit 18 and you can mark the question answers. So in unit 18 you did not mark any question. So first you can mark all the question answers. So page number, take a textbook, take page number 223. 223. From letter 1, choose the correct answer. The tissues composed of living thin-walled polyhedral cell is, the option it is given, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, none of the above. So the answer, the printing mistake is there in option C, pollenchyma it is given, that is collenchyma. You strike out the first letter P and write C, collenchyma. And also in option C, it is given sclerenchyma. For that, the first letter P it is given. You strike out that P and write S, sclerenchyma. So the tissues composed of living thin-walled polyhedral cell is, the answer is parenchyma. Option A, parenchyma. Parenchyma. Then number 2. The fibers consist of dash. Parenchyma, sclerenchyma, collenchyma and none of the above. It is given. The correct answer is sclerenchyma. Option B. Sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma. Then question number 3. Companion cells are closely associated with the dash. The option given, sieve elements, vessel elements, trichomes, guard cell. The correct answer is sieve elements. Sieve elements. Option A, sieve elements. Then from letter 4, which of the following is a complex tissue? Which of the following is a complex tissue? A, parenchyma, B, collenchyma, C, xylem, D, sclerenchyma. The correct answer is option C, xylem. Option C, xylem. Then fifth question, parenchyma is found in dash. Epiphytes, hydrophytes, halophytes, xerophytes. The correct answer is option B, hydrophytes. Option B, hydrophytes. Then remaining from letter 1, remaining questions are zoology part. Then from letter 2, match the following. Sclerids. First question, sclerids. The correct answer is sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma. Then second one is chloroplast. Answer is chlorenchyma. Chlorenchyma. Then third one, simple tissue. The correct answer is collenchyma. Collenchyma. Number 4, companion cell. The correct answer is phloem. Phloem. Then tracheids. The correct answer is xylem. Xylem. Then Roman letter 3, fill in the blanks. Dash tissues provide mechanical support to organs. You can write collenchyma. Collenchyma. The spelling is C-O-L-L-E-N-C-H-Y-M-A. C-O-L-L-E-N-C-H-Y-M-A. Then second question, parenchyma, coloncyma, sclerenchyma are dash type of tissues. Simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple, simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple. Then third question is, dash and dash are complex tissues. First dash you can write the answer, xylem, X-Y-L-E-M, xylem, X-Y-L-E-M, xylem. Then second dash you can write phloem, P-H-L-O-E-M, P-H-L-O-E-M. Then Roman letter 4, state whether true or false. If false, correct the statement. Third question, parenchyma is a simple tissue. Parenchyma is a simple tissue. The answer is true. True. Then fourth question, phloem is made up of tracheids. The phloem is made up of tracheids. Answer is false. So you have to correct the statement. Phloem is made up of sieve elements. In the place of tracheids, you can write sieve elements. S-I-E-V-E-E-L-E-M-E-N-T-S. Sieve elements. S-I-E-V-E-E-L-E-M-E-N-T-S. Sieve elements. Then number 5, vessels are found in coloncyma. Vessels are found in coloncyma. The answer is false. So you have to correct the statement. Vessels are found in xylem, X-Y-L-E-M, xylem, X-Y-L-E-M, xylem. Then Roman letter 5, first question you did not mark. That question you can mark. What are intercalary meristem? How do they differ from other meristems? So the first, in this question, 2 questions are there. For the first question answer, take page number 211. 211. What are intercalary meristem? That is page number 211. The side heading, types of meristem based on position. Under that, second heading, intercalary meristem. It is there. That pair of leaf. It lies between the region of permanent tissue and is part of primary meristem. It is found either at the base of leaf or at the base of internode. That pair of leaf. The same question, the second part. How do they differ from other meristems? So for that you can write the answer. So in the book itself you can write the answer. You write it differs from apical meristem which is found in apices, A-P-I-C-E-S, apices or growing points, G-R-O-W-I-N-G, growing points and from lateral meristem, L-A-T-E-R-A-L, lateral meristem, which are arranged parallel, P-R-A-L-L-E-L, parallel and causes, C-A-U-S-E-S, causes the thickness of the plant part. Okay students, for this question, the 2 part of questions are there. The first part, the answer is in page number 211. The second part of the question, this answer. It differs from apical meristem which is found in apices or growing points and from lateral meristem which are arranged parallel and causes the thickness of the plant part. Okay students, remaining all the question already you have marked. Then book inside question, the very important question, that is take page number 213. Page number 213, the last tabular column. There you can write the question. Write down the differences between xylem and phloem. Write down the differences between xylem and phloem. That tabular column fully. Then next question, next page 214. There also one tabular column is there. Above the tabular column you can write the question. Write down the differences between meristematic tissues and permanent tissue. Write down the differences between meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. That also the tabular column fully. It's a very important question. These two questions are studiable. Then next chapter, unit 19. So you did not mark. So Roman letter 5. Roman letter 6. Sixth question. What is the differences between movement of flower in sunflower plant and closing of the leaves in the Mimosa pudica? Unit 19. Roman letter 6. Answer briefly. Under that, sixth question. What is the differences between movement of flower in sunflower plant and closing of leaves in the Mimosa pudica? For that, the answer is here. First, you can draw the tabular column. Tabular column and divide into 2. And under the first column, you can write the heading, movement of flower in sunflower plant. Movement of flower in sunflower plant. Second heading, you can write movement of leaves in Mimosa pudica. Movement of leaves in Mimosa pudica. Under that, movement of flower in sunflower plant. First point, in sunflower, the stalk of the flower follows the path of the sun from dawn to dusk. The bracket you can write east to west, and in the night it moves from west to east. That is the first point. Then under Mimosa pudica you can write the leaves of Mimosa pudica closes on touching. Closes on touching. Then second point, under sunflower plant you can write the second point. This is a growth movement takes place in response to the stimulus light. This is a growth movement takes place in response to the stimulus light. Then under Mimosa pudica, the second point is it is not a growth movement and occurs independent on the direction of stimulus touch. It is not a growth movement and occurs independent on the direction of stimulus touch. Then the same Roman letter. Next question. Suppose you have a rose plant growing in a pot. How will you demonstrate transpiration in it? How will you demonstrate transpiration in it? For that, you can write the answer. You can write the answer. First side getting aim. Aim to demonstrate transpiration. To demonstrate transpiration in a rose plant. To demonstrate, D-O-D-E-M-O-N-S-T-R-A-T-E. Demonstrate transpiration in a rose plant. Then next side heading, materials required. Materials required, rose plant, comma, plastic bag. Rose plant, plastic bag. Then next side heading, procedure. In that first point you can write a plastic bag. A plastic bag must be, M-U-S-T, must be tied over a leaf tied over a leaf on the rose plant. On the rose plant. Then second point, place the plant in light for few hours. Place the plant in light for few hours. FEWHOURS, few hours. Then next side heading, observation. Observation. Under that you can write, after few hours, we will able to see water. We will be able to see water condensing inside the plastic bag. Condensing, CONDENSING, condensing inside the plastic bag. Full stop. The water is let out by the leaves. The water is let out by the leaves. The water is let out, LETOUT, let out by the leaves. Full stop. Then next side heading, inference. Inference. The leaves have tiny pores called stomata. The leaves have tiny pores, PORES, pores called stomata. Full stop. Water evaporates through these stomata. Water evaporates, EVAPORATES, evaporates through these, THES, these stomata. The leaves have tiny pores called stomata. Water evaporates through these stomata. So this is the answer for this question. So the same Roman letter, next question, 8th question. Mention the differences between stomatal and lenticular transpiration. Further, the answer is given here. You can draw the tabular column. And the first heading you can write stomatal transpiration. Second heading you can write lenticular transpiration. So under stomatal transpiration, the first point is transpiration occurring through the stomata is called stomatal transpiration. Transpiration occurring through the stomata is called stomatal transpiration. Under lenticular transpiration, the first point is transpiration occurring through lenticel is called lenticular transpiration. The second point under stomatal transpiration is the stomatal openings are regulated by guard cells. The stomatal openings are regulated by guard cell. Second point under lenticular transpiration, no such regulation of lenticular opening is seen. The third point under stomatal transpiration, 90 to 95% of transpiration in a plant takes place through stomata only. Then under lenticular transpiration, the third point is a very small percentage of water is lost by lenticular transpiration. So this is the answer for this question. Students, remaining all the questions you have marked in the last classes. So the next chapter, unit 23. Take page number 287. 287. So choose the correct answer in this chapter. Under to choose the correct answer, one question you did not mark, that answer you can mark now. Take page number 287. Roman letter 1. Choose the correct answer. 10th question. The plant body of mushroom is spawn, mycelium, leaf, all of this. Even the correct answer is option B, mycelium. Mycelium. Option B, mycelium. So students, remaining all the question you have marked. So the exam, half-yearly exam portion is unit 18, 19 and 23. Study well and write the exam very well. Okay students, thank you.